Holy Garganzoli, man, that sounds so loud. Holy Garganzoli, man, that sounds so loud. Just gonna get rid of that. So, done some Soregios hunting. So I plan to do more, so I can get all of the armor, and then I want the bow as well. Don't really care for the sword and shield that much, to be honest, because let me see. I don't know. It reminds me of this. There's another weapon that was in World that it reminds me of. I think I'm thinking of the Devil Joe stuff. As for the armor, as much as I like the tiny shield, I think it looks silly because I use the sword and shield a lot, so unless I use the Mitsune sword and shield, I think this is probably better. And I still need to hunt Lagiacrus. So what I will do... No, I didn't mean to do that. Fight Soregios again. I've been liking using this bow. And then I'll just capture it. Let's see. I'd hope to find something with like a dissenter in it, but we'll see. I need to fight the chemical. Hold on, actually. I have layered armor for my bow now. Oh, that's cool. Just easier to do a non-tempered one, but it looks like yep, I need to get in there. I don't know, maybe it's normally paired with Balahara, because last night I got a Balahara Soregios quest that I did with a friend. I guess Balahara is just like the average thing to pair monsters with, because I know Arkfeld gets paired with it kind of often. Arcveld and Chemitrice, and then Balahara. Holy crap, Shunsui Kyoraku. That guy's gonna die if I don't get there soon. I should make a build with wide range on it. Especially in this fight, because people get torn up fast. I'm not even gonna attack them back, in all honesty, because I'm just gonna get hit and do barely any damage in return. Just power clash me already, bro. Please. Oh, she's dead. I guess we already power clashed. Oh crap. Wow. Quit yapping and back up. I got so lucky right there. Dang. Holy crap, bro. Wait. Dude. Man, it should have been me. I'm missing every shot. Embarrassing. There we go. Oh. Well, that's okay. Nice. Oh my god, it's a gnat in my face. So annoying, I hate gnats so much. Oh wait, hold on, the tail. So lucky. So lucky. Rock on his head. Oh man. I didn't mean to do that. Glad it didn't target me, and I probably would have died. Holy Gargantuar, keep back up. God, I'm gonna end up dying because I'm too busy looking at my teammate's health. Ugh. Should have left. Whatever, I got this hail. I don't even know what steadfast does. Oh, stun resistance. I don't need that for this fight. Let's see. What does 4A do? Oh. Do I have this as a loadout? No. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'll loadout. Oops, I should do that. Agitator. Burst. I don't even know if I should really be worrying about using the Gormagala stuff because my teammates die faster than anything else. What is this? This might, I don't think this is going to be that good, but I'll pop that on there. Get rid of the gore coil. I guess it doesn't really matter what I put on here, because I'm just gonna max wide range. I can probably, there we go. If I get rid of, no, I'm fine. I don't know why I left the time for this. Okay. There we go. This is probably a butt cheeks build, but I don't care. Dang. This is definitely full. Definitely full as well. Dang. Holy moly. Dang it. Be nice to do one in Liberia. Oh, but I didn't mean to do accepted prep. Doesn't matter though. I would have said that anyways. Dang. I actually got in. God darn, why is his voice deep? Looks like it sucks. Holy moly. That hit pretty hard. Should have did this before. I feel bad now. Oh. Oops. Wow. Wow. I'm just gonna stop saying wow. Thank goodness, finally. I hate Matt so much, holy crap, bro. No, it's not like the gnat got me hit, but God. It's so annoying feeling them on my hands. That implies there's multiple. Them. Power flashes are so cool. Okay, I'm just lucky, I guess. Okay. Wow. I said to stop saying wow. Saw a post online that people were like, hold on. People were like, Gen Z is so afraid to do like download ROM hacks and stuff. They're the generation most afraid of hold on. Keep stopping and starting. Why does it do so much chip damage? I got lucky. Oh. I actually could have just used max potion in honesty. I should probably just sharpen. Yeah, it was like, despite being the most generation most involved with tech, they still are afraid to do things like use ROMs for games, or something else. I think it was like using VPNs or something, unless it's like looks like Nord or something. Wow. Came here just to shoot him in the face. Oh. Oh, whoops, the tail. Yeah, so taking that to heart, what they said, even though it's the internet, you shouldn't do that. People are constantly just saying stuff to say stuff in all honesty. I decided to download a couple Pokemon ROMs. I downloaded Pokemon Odyssey. And I downloaded, or I attempted to download Pokemon Blaze Black. Yeah, it was Blaze Black and Volt White. So I attempted to download that, but I think I screwed up the installation process because I couldn't get it to boot up, or maybe I just had a bad emulator. But I got Pokemon Odyssey to work. Hold on. And I know it's like a community fan game that's based on Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Red's an older game, so... so obviously there's some bugs to be expected. But there's... Holy moly. Keep getting hit by my teammates. Ouch. I didn't mean... Whatever. Are we trapping? Okay. I had someone get mad at me for trapping in my own hunt. I was just doing a new Udra quest. Oh snap! I got 2. I was doing a new Udra quest so I could just get the gem because it was a guaranteed gem. And the guy messages me. He's like, "Why did you trap? It was close to death." Yeah, that's usually when you can trap, when they're close to death. I just wanted to get it over with so I could go grind the stuff for the chemistry's bow, which I ended up getting, as I showed off earlier. Hold on. God, 3 plates. That is so bonkers to me. And I want to grind for like 1 more so I can get the bow. Nice. Then we gotta get Lagiacris. Or Lagiacris or whatever they called him in the cutscene. So I need 1, 2, 3 sapphires. I didn't even notice it. 3 sapphires, 6 in total if you want the entire set. That's not even including the weapons. I feel like Mizutsune wasn't this grindy. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, maybe it's back up. It's not. There it is. Yeah, you only needed 1 orb and a wyvern gem, but like a bunch of monsters drop wyvern gems. I need... Oh, I gotta finish this set as well. I do like the... Well, never mind. I would like this more, but... Excuse me. It's just bulky armor. If it was like slimmed down a bit for my character's build, then I'd like it more, because I do like the cape. The sword is cool. I think the coil is probably the best part. This coil anyways. The knife is cool. I also need to release Oshia. Anyways, the Pokemon ROM. So, I liked doing like playing through what's it called? The start of Pokemon Odyssey. I don't know if it was like maybe it's just my laptop or something. I'm using a laptop for this, by the way. I figured I shouldn't need too much to run a Game Boy game. So, anyways. I kept running into an issue where I would I keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It's so irritating. But I have the attention of a gnat. Shows why I hate them so much. But occasionally, I'd go to make a selection for like a move, Because you start out with two Pachirisu, a +1 mining. I don't know. I don't know. I thought two Pachirisu. I guess they're Pika clones, but still. And it was a weird bug, and every time don't look at me like that. My fault for bumping into you. You did not have to give me that side eye. I'm gonna put... Hold on. Hold on, can I change... Whoops. Gemma? I can get Gemma to join me as a handler? Oh, wait. I think I know. Hold on. Ferdinand. I never did his quest because I just wanted Sergio's stuff. Hold on. Got me sprinting over here, and I also need more rations. Ferdinand. Capture. That's all. I honestly just started catching stuff, to be honest, so glad that I completed most of those. But how do I get Gemma? I don't care about Nada. I need you to join me. Like, now. As soon as possible. Where even is Eric? Oh. Anyways. I heard he would dance with you. Give me a sec. Come on, Eric. Okay. Maybe on a quest. What was I doing? I needed a plate from Sergio's for the bow. That's what I needed. But do I really feel like fighting Sergio's again? I also got this as well, because I want to get this. I want this more, because I think it looks goofy. Alright, Eric. Let's party. I also have the max amount of investigations, or I did have the max amount, because I just hoard them. Because what if I need them later? What am I doing? I have no clue what I'm doing. Eric, you want me to just walk in here and stare at your face and leave? That's weird, brother. What if I need the gem? In fact, let's clear up some of these. I think we gotta kill this guy, Eric. Also, we can get Mina and Alessa. And we can leave the next one with a chance. I still haven't heard any of Mina's voice lines, because she always just gets immediately replaced as soon as the quest starts. But... Oh, excuse me. Thanks, Eric. Anyways, I was talking about Pokemon. Anyways, you make a selection, or like you click the button to make a selection, and it just ends up clicking a choice, the first choice for you, or whatever choice you had on there before. And I thought it was me at first. I was like, am I just like clicking a button by mistake? What am I doing? But no matter how many times I would go back, it would automatically click the button for me. I have thunder weapons. This is bad. Hold on. This is awkward. Guardian Folger is weak to what? I would fail the quiz, to be honest. Water Ice Dragon. But what is it most weak to? I guess it doesn't matter. And then for you, blast bow, because I like the blast bow. But yeah, every time I made a choice, or I clicked to make a choice, it would go on its own, which that'd be alright if I was trying to click a helping hand Thunderbolt, but you got me using helping hand charge. I don't need a helping hand to charge, brother. They're both girls, actually. Both the +1 mine are girls. The story seems interesting. I did lose, though, because of that, and also being stupid. Me being stupid. Hold on. Someone texted me, I think, but I can't see. Holy crap. Hold on. This is not a hard fight. This is not a hard fight at all. Dropping rocks on people's heads and stuff. Only thing I don't like about using the bows is when you have weak spots like that, you can't lock on in time to pop them. I guess it makes up for it though in the fact that when you do a focus strike, oops, I got lucky. When you do a focus strike, you get a guaranteed stop. That's unfortunate. I didn't mean to do that as well. Or either. Whatever. Wall hacks. See, he doesn't lock on in time. That's unfortunate. Hold on. There we go. My favorite thing to do with the bow versus Guardian Anjanath. Dang. Is I like when they charge at you, and you just stop them dead in their tracks. It really is a protagonist moment. Hold on. Give me that. Give me your nose bone. Peekaboo. I missed. Did his wounds recover already? That's crazy. Oh, I was paying attention. I'll be honest, I zoned out. Eric, do not lecture me. I'm kidding. What is he snorting? Can there be a turf war, please? You're the big dog of this environment. Come on, do your job. No turf war havers. There is a turf war. You jerk. I'm helping you. I missed. I missed. First try. Can I? There we go. Mount attack with the bow is so cool. Are you gonna do your thing? There we go. Nice. Oh man, I could have done the thing, but I got antsy. We can try it again. Dang. Wow. I was too late. We can try it again. Gotta hurry up for him. Well, he... Okay. I needed him to hurry up, because... Guardians regen their wounds. I don't know if this does anything. Oh, well, just capture it. Wow. Whatever. Alright, Eric. Hop off the horse. We're dancing. Whoops. Come on. Why are you not having fun? I specifically requested it. Oh, sweet, another one. And a hunter symbol. Dose. I have so many of those like lower Ardean parts, like rarity 7 ones. I honestly just don't know what to do with them. But it feels like it's not worth it to spend them, because like, or sell them, because... Oh, sweet. Because like, I don't even get anything worthwhile. I do not need any more barrel bowling vouchers. That's a nice look. I'll be stealing that. Hold on. Screenshot. Alright, old Harkin, bro. I need... I don't even know what they give. I know Kunafa is... beans on toast. Kidding. Yes. Stuja's food looks good, now that I think about it. God, this food looks so good. I think they're gonna kick me out of Liberia. Oh, okay. It didn't happen this time. One time I just got punted off the side of the map and I fell into Liberia. Which, it's cool that this is like all one place kinda, and we just gonna fall into here, but pretty rude to just, you know, give me the boot like that. I'm gonna have to look up like an actual tutorial. Klugi. Oh, God, I hate gnats. Yippee. Let me see. What am I doing? Why did I even hunt that ant? Oh, I guess I was just doing it for the love of the game, because I don't even remember why I did that. I need to do a tentacle. Oops. But, yeah, I need to find out how to download a, what's it called? Download Blaze, Black and Volt White, because I love Gen 5. It's my favorite generation. I think it's actually the best generation. And I know that's not like a super hot take for some people. But, man, I am certainly biased. because I played through that one. That was my first Pokemon game. It sounded like I was going there, but it's not. My first Pokemon game was actually Leaf Green. And then down the line, Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. But I never finished Soul Silver because of being a stupid kid, and I dropped my cartridge. And my mom wouldn't let me get it back because reasons I won't get into. In fact, I think I'm going to download an emulator for Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I'll play through that with the team that I didn't really have a team, because like I tend to do, I think this is where I started doing it, but I had 4 Pokemon that I really liked, 5 actually, and then a revolving slot. It was Typhlosion, Pidgeot, Vaporeon. No, it was just 4 actually. Because I also use Sunflora. Sunflora is a favorite of mine. I wish it was competitively viable, because I have good memories with Sunflora. Right before the Elite Four, I caught a Sunkern because I thought it'd be funny. It pulled its weight in the Elite Four. I wasn't expecting that. Then, speaking of a Generation 2 Pokemon, Ampharos. You can't get it in Soul Silver because it's a Heart Gold exclusive. But, I ended up using one in Black 2 because you could catch it at the ranch at the start of Black 2. Caught a Mareep. And I was like, you know what, you're sticking on the team until I find someone different. And it stuck on the team up to the Elite Four. However, it was one of the weaker members, so I was always shielding it from danger. It ended up making it to the league at level 34. It was in my party the whole time. This was before, like, centralized EXP share. So I'm walking around basically a dead slot. I wouldn't give up my baby for the world. I did end up leveling up to like level 100, but I ended up bringing it to the Elite Four, and I was like, hold on, everyone's getting their licks in. I need to send out my Ampharos versus Marshall. And through a string of dumb luck, my level 34 Ampharos beat Conkeldurr. Like, from near full HP. The most peak thing I've ever had happen to me. It was so amazing. In all honesty, I'd go back in time just to watch myself do it again. Such a great game. I still have the cartridge. I've nearly maxed out the hours on the game, which I know some people are like, oh, it's baby boobop hours. Certified baby boobop moment. But man, the game was so amazing. Oops. I'm not gonna get in here. Yeah. I'll try this again. I got lucky. Did I get lucky? I did. I didn't even put the voucher on there. Sergio's weak to fire. No, not Sergio's. Lagiacris, as they say. As Eric said. Anyways. Oh, snap.
We've got this.
No, I'm not ready, Eric. Sorry. The drip is paramount. That's all. Let's go, dog bird. 1 second. Soda. Yeah, I'm gonna re-download, or not re-download. I'm gonna correctly download Blaze Black and Volt White. Every time I say Blaze Black, I want to say Blaze Blue. They need to make like an actual Blaze Blue fighting game. Again. New characters, still in 2D, like pixels. That'd be amazing. And still like a chain fighter, a Gatling fighter. I think that'd be amazing. If I could actually, I don't want to buy Central Fiction and then get washed by someone with like 50,000 hours. Ow. If they made like a new Blaze Blue with a new character, honestly, hold on, that could have been bad in honesty. But a new Blaze Blue, new characters, honestly, I'd probably just play Mai. She looks cool. And I know a bit of Mai's lore, so that makes me happy. Because I need to know the lore of a character if I play them. If I don't know the lore of a character, it makes me not want to play them. You freaking jerk. Whatever. I got so lucky. But I need to put this on. Oh, that goes on to everyone? I did not even know it. You know, I want a Gatling fighter to play, but I don't want to play Uni, because I hear, hold on. First off, I hear it's a bit difficult to get into, and I'm not sure if it really has a big player base. So if I'm going to put in time, holy crap. If I'm going to put into time into a pretty difficult game, or somewhat difficult game, I want there to be, like, you know, consistent matches. Especially if I'm getting, like, into the game as, like, a newer player. Because it feels like at the lower ranks there's barely any people. I'm going to die. I'm not going to die, it's okay. I was overreacting. A slight overreaction. I actually need to sharpen my sword. Hope I don't die. Tubular. But I also haven't seen much gameplay of Uni 2. I just saw trailers here and there for different characters. Whoops. I love the sliding swipe. I was gonna talk about the iframes it gives, but I screwed up. Anyways, big shock. Why doesn't it give the wound again? Or weak spot? Alright, hold on. I'm sure they will be fine if I go into the crafting list and make a bunch of these. There we go. Oh. That attack was weird. I had to look at some gameplay of Uni to see if it's like actually a game I would want to play. I don't know if it's like Blaze Blue, because Blaze Blue looks super fun. But I've learned my lesson about going into old fighting games. And expecting to have fun online. Like with like quick play. I went into the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. I got washed. It was like, I'd say it's embarrassing, but that game's been out so long that it's to be expected. But still, it did leave an unfortunate impression, because well, I guess I really shouldn't think about it too much, because considering that all too, hold on. No, unfortunate. There we go. Nice. I didn't even know that was attack. I just happened to click guard by accident. I don't know if you can chop off a guy. I love power clashes. Goodness grief, best mechanic in this entire freaking game. Power clashes are like a drug. Why did I run back into it? Yeah, anyways, Blaze Blue looks super cool. Say Blaze Blue. Blaze Blue is real, and I exploded in response. I also want a game to fill the void of Dragon Ball FighterZ. That is like my favorite fighting game of all time. I spent so much time in it, but unfortunately the online is really bad. It was really bad. Hold on. Ouch. Thank goodness person had wide range on. Holy moly. I'm not gonna punish that. I'm not going for a punish. Got to go in the water. I'm gonna look at the guide after this and see if you can chop the guy Chris's tail off. Alright, I think this is water phase. Yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ peak game. Ow. I forgot that trap was even there, to be honest. Into the water, but I'm gonna sharpen my stuff before I go in there. I haven't been playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. I stopped playing around the time Guilty Gear came out, so that was around 4 years ago. Which is really insane. Hold on. It's insane to say it. I'm like, oh yeah, that was 4 years ago that I decided to stop playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. It's around 4 years ago that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was announced too. Maybe 2 years after that, or a year or so after that. Lab Coat 21 came out, I think. Oops, this is not a normal fight. I'm gonna die! Yeah, when Lab Coat 21 came out, I wasn't playing, and I was super surprised they even added a game, like a new character. I was maybe it's because I'm a Dodoya fanboy, but seeing 21 come out made me hopeful that Raditz would show up. Weird that Raditz is not in the game. I wish they would, if they ever make a FighterZ 2, it'd be really cool to see the Gammas in the game. Maybe they could be like Android 18, where it's like a tag character. Except, well, that's just legit stealing 18's gimmick. Whatever, I'm getting out of here. Oh. Spam Tom moment. Big shot. But with Tokon coming out, Tokon Souls, I am hyped for that. I'm hoping it fills the void left by FighterZ. Because I'm gonna try it, and I think if it doesn't end up meeting my expectations, I'll feel sad for a bit. Which I don't think it will meet my expectations. I know very well that I'm going to be super biased to anything that even resembles FighterZ. Unless it's fighters too. And even then I'd probably still be skeptical. Because I started playing fighters around the end of year 1. Because I think... I think it was before Zamasu came out. I can't remember if Zamasu came out before or after Vegito. I do remember that I fought a lot of Bardock players. Bardock was crazy good back then. And that was before they changed Super Saiyan Vegeta's assist. And it was basically... Whoops. That was supposed to be a... what's it called? Please do another Power Lash. Please. I'm begging. Yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta's assist was basically something that just locked you down completely. You could not move when you got into it. I don't think you could guard cancel out of it. And I think guard cancel was bad back then too. I didn't really use it because I was a newer player at that time. So also fuzzies were like a big thing. Holy moly, I'm just stunned. I guess I was also in deep water, so. Yes, it was Eric. Thank you for being so attentive. How do you know what I was having on my wish list? What's Alma talking about me to you? Dude. Okay, whatever. Powder. Holy moly. Bro, you're just throwing stuff out now. I feel embarrassed. I'm not gonna be the one to get KO'd. Oh, he's underwater. I've never actually had this happen before. No one really slays the guy, Chris, so normally the capture just happens and then we never get to this stage. I miss. Me bomba. Big shot. Holy Garganzoli. Whatever. He was prepared. Wow. Why is it... Oh. There's a capture. I was wondering, I was like, why is the timer so low? Normally you get ages for a capture. I mean, for a slay. Nice. I already had Elgaiagrus Sapphire. What am I doing? I needed the horn. surprised my controller lasted this long. I've been playing, yapping into the mic, and I have my headset plugged into it, so you can... I would imagine that my stuff that is like on like 0% would explode. Not explode. No, not implode either. Whatever. It would be drained. I still didn't get a shock spike, by the way. Not a single one. Maybe I did get one. I don't know. It's gonna have to be a regular one that we fight this time, because that took forever. Yeah, it's gonna be a regular Lagiacris. And I used more my potions, that's bonkers. That's how you know I was doing poorly. Alright, Eric. Talk to me. I just want one that has like better roles, but they're all just the optional quests. No field investigations. Unfortunate. At that point, I might as well. Actually, am I taller than Eric? That's bonkers. Oh, you can't rest here. So that means we're going to the plains. I should just go to the forest anyways, because whatever. It was silly. I'll go there. Anyways, with Tokon coming out, I needed to like at least match how I felt with fighters. I don't know if a game will ever click with me like that, because once it clicked, I was like a demon. Like I hit the hyperbolic time chamber for a while. I got beat one too many times. And I ended up practicing. I put like maybe like 20 hours in practice mode without touching ranked or casuals. I went in there and I went on a win streak. I felt unstoppable. Like, you had people lag switching, just people being laggy in general, like no lag switch needed, but hold on. That sucks. Hold on. Anyways, I felt unstoppable, untouchable. I feel like I could just like pick up any character, pop them on a team, and I was doing great. And I know it's like Fighters is not a super duper complex game. It's way more complex as it is now. At the end of its lifespan, obviously. Especially with the change, like the meter, gain, limit break, all that good stuff. But yeah, back then, you know what was even better? It wasn't even better. I was actually really bad at the game, looking back. Now I have way more fighting game knowledge than I did back then. But I was good enough to where I was getting by at like these like mid to lower ranks, without like learning things like fuzzies, which it didn't matter anyways, because fuzzies would end up getting taken out of the game. And that was around the time GT Goku came out that I really hit my stride. Bro. Why? That's a load of barnacles. Why are they gonna do that to me? But yeah, I wasn't using top tiers at that time. Videl was like the worst character in the game, or at least that's what everyone was saying. I had a lot of success, probably because no one played her. No one really played Videl. She was a bad character. But I don't know about the worst. That was before Ginyu became. Wow, I need this. Hold on. We're gonna save that. So, Videl would be the worst, because I mean, like, Ginyu was still super annoying to pilot. Krillin was kind of bad. Because that was before the rock changes. Jiren was bad. Juri and Videl kind of came out in sorry states. I would be probably, if I didn't like Videl as much as I did, I'd probably be mad that 2 of the DLC characters that I spent money on and got hyped up for ended up being flops. Or at least Jiren was bad at the start. Not as bad as Videl still, because he had decent projectiles. Oh, that's another one. I gotta save. I can't. So we gotta delete. Delete some investigations. Okay. God, you can tell I'm a hoarder. So I don't want to get rid of any of these at all. Anyways. Come here. Whoops. There we go. Guaranteed plate. That's too good to give up. Oops. Give me everything, please. I do wish they would change it slightly as well, to the point where, go back to Rise. That was kind of funny. Maybe it's fallow for the guy, Chris. But anyways, Videl was bad. No standard key blast. Her counter was finicky. I didn't really have problems with it, so I can't really, confirm or deny that. And her alternate level 3, basically her recovery super, was just like, why would you ever use that? In any situation, why would you ever use that? Because when Gohan popped up on the screen, you just knew it was, let's try fallow again. You just knew it was time to, reflect. That's another thing, she didn't have a reflect. And her spot dodge was butt cheeks. Because I think it only gave, 4 frames of invincibility, and you can like just chain it. It would have been busted if you could. And this was way before they added. Oh, that's interesting. Tempered Lagiacrus and double chicken. Yeah, this was before you could cancel it immediately into her DP. So she just kind of struggled a lot in so many different ways. Why was I even talking about Videl? I don't remember. I just started talking about how bad she was. Still my favorite character in Dragon Ball FighterZ, barring Trunks. Trunks is my ride or die. Every team for for an entire year after Videl came out, my team had to have Videl and Trunks on it. Otherwise, I wouldn't try and play it. Because Trunks is my favorite character. Also, that means that Fallow is for Lagiacrus. Just in case, I'll save this quest. But I want to try and get one that had... Never mind. I should have saved it when I had the chance. I want to try and get one that had... Oops. A higher yield of loot. You can break its tail. I feel like it takes forever to break the tail. Yeah, you gotta use fire. And I need to change my sword because this one's kind of butt cheeks in terms of its durability. It's probably just how it does worse damage compared to like a lot of things. And it's probably best for me to just use an Ardean one. I liked that it had a higher crit thing, but man, this one's just better. I also love the way it looks. And of course, I used it during the story. But anyways. What was I saying about Dragon Ball FighterZ? Great game. I love the game. If I could marry it, I would. And Marvel Tokon, I hope that it reignites the passion I had for fighting games, because lately I've just felt bad at fighting games. That's why I'm like not playing Street Fighter or Guilty Gear, because I don't know, just for Guilty Gear, no character is clicking. Jacko changed, and I didn't change with her, so that led to me stagnating. And unless I like put in a ton of work, she's not gonna be anything that I can use anytime soon. I mean, I can get by with what I know, but to go back to where I was like doing not like absolute doo-doo dog water in tournaments, but I wasn't doing like that bad, but I did manage to place like middle of the road, and to like I know I'm way worse right now than I was back then, or at least in theory I would be, because I don't have any characters that I play and I don't know the game well enough anymore. So I don't have a character in Strive because Jacko just doesn't feel like an option anymore. I tried Unica when she came out. I don't know. Doesn't hit the same feelings. Venom was kind of fun, but I don't like charge characters. And also, I did like to jump around. I do like to jump around characters a lot. So, what's it called? So Venom being kind of like a character you have to kind of like focus on, made it kind of annoying to use him. And people were saying like that Venom is bad, but I mean, he is a character in Guilty Gear, a gimmicky character in Guilty Gear with like a decent gimmick. So he's not unplayable or anything. Let me see. Let's see. Pop that on. This. Oops. I'll do that for Lagiacrus because that big attack chips you a lot. So, 1 second. Anyways, so yeah, with Guilty Gear, it's been blah, and also it's like a lot of the top tiers hit super duper hard, so you just kind of end up getting blown up if you don't play a super high damage character. And I know Strive is like a high damage game, but even like Fighters was you know, I mean, Fighters still is and will always be a super high damage game because it's a tag Gatling anime fighter. You die for like getting touched. Pause, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. I'll say this is investigation. And also, let me see what else is out here. Don't really care. Don't really care. Whatever. But yeah, even Fighters, you know, which was like super duper fast, crazy damage. Playing characters like Videl back when release, she didn't feel completely unplayable. Like, she was, you know, I mean, it was an uphill battle, but what I'm saying is you still have like a 50-60% chance of winning, I guess. And maybe I'm a gambling addict, but that felt all right. It was at 20%, which is kind of how it feels sometimes playing Guilty Gear. You know, you play someone like Dizzy, for example. Oh, you messed up against Slayer, pile bunker loop. And maybe I'm just A little baby boobop. I don't understand the innate complexities of this game known as Guilty Gear Strive. And that's why I'm doing poorly. Or not connecting with any characters. But it just, I don't know. Also, another thing, Fighters was way more streamlined, and obviously it was like really simple as well. Like, I knew what to expect with most characters. And basically, there was a lot of tells that were like pretty universal. Like, if an attack was kind of charged up, it was usually plus. If you had, hold on. You knew what was plus, basically. You could know what was plus and what was negative on site, basically. There's a lot of learning and stuff in Strive as well, because like, oh, you didn't know that Chaos is -2 right there. That's crazy. Now you gotta hold these gunshots. No Geigers at all. That's another thing. Everyone has a gimmick in Strive, which is cool. But also, man, I don't feel like learning all of that. Every single character in this roster, I gotta know their gimmick, or else suffer getting curb stomped. Because I'm like 410.5 basically on an okay day. Whoops. Okay, I guess I have to fight Tempered like Icarus. And I will, after this. After I go to the support ship. But yeah, there's a lot of like kind of niche, when you look at it, things in Strive that make it to where it's kind of hard to, for me anyways, to casually play and expect, you know, a decent win rate. Because I feel like either I'm rolling people, or I'm just like fighting these people who are in Celestial, but they drop down to floor 10 to practice their character, which I don't understand. Because if you're in Celestial, you don't lose rank. What's the point? Why are you going down to floor 10? To demote me? It's goofy. What was it? Oh, commission tickets. That's what I had. And I wanted to... Where is the thing? Bing, bing, there it is. Man, I don't like the fact that the collar on this stays no matter what. I wish it was just like the hat. Gracium. Yeah, I like these gloves. I don't know if I save this as a loadout, this armor set that I'm wearing. Let me think of a name. I don't have a name, and I don't have a name yet. We'll figure out a name later. I want to do some with the Damascus mail. Capes are cool. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what we got here. I need metal. I need like a plate look like that. But maybe if I had a character that I really stuck with and like struck a chord with me, maybe I'd be less of a loser or less whiny about this, or maybe I'd be less opinionated. I don't know. No, that doesn't work. Not for me anyways. That doesn't work either. I kind of like this. I kind of like this. If I could change the metal, then that would work. I don't know. I do always like the gore helm. Jindahad headpiece is always good too. I don't even want to try the Rathlos thing. I feel like it's just gonna make my head look too small. Little tiara is always good for outfits like this too. Now that I look at it, I don't like the way these pants look. I think if I use let's see, something sort of like this, the Ace Hunter stuff should look good with it, I think. But with Strive again, I don't know. Maybe if because I mean, I've kind of just taken to playing top tiers in Strive. Like, to quote someone from Twitter, I think, anyone can cook with Johnny. Just play Johnny. I don't really like any of these. I mean, Johnny's fun. I mean, I like TK Mistfinder. That's like the most fun thing about him, in all honesty. You don't really get a chance to do like the other cool stuff that he has. Because like, just TK Mistfinder and win. And by cool stuff, I mean like there's the one combo that I'm thinking of in particular. No, this doesn't work. Let's go back up. I don't like that. feel like I should have something that protrudes out a bit, kind of like this. This works, I think. And I think if I maybe... That's bright. That hurts my eyes. Because I'm a basement dweller. Without a basement. And I like the color green. So we'll go with green. Let's see. What is that changing? I don't know what that's changing. Oh. I forgot I had the headpiece on. I'm not gonna worry about that. Honestly, I like green and purple. Two of my favorite colors. This isn't half bad, and honestly, as is with the brown. I mean, this ain't bad. It's like a monarch going to battle. You know, they're down there, they're ceremonial stuff. They're not actually going to see any fights. That's for the actual generals to do. But it inspires men. Let me see about using the commission bracers. If I remember where they are. Let me see the ingot stuff. Try green. No, I don't like that. I think it could work, maybe, but it's not really popping to me. This looks better. Yeah, I like this. I haven't even gotten started talking about Street Fighter. I've been playing poorly in that. I haven't even played Stride in ages, so I can't say I'm playing poorly in Strive because I haven't been playing it. But Street Fighter, I've been doing kind of butt cheeks. No investigations. No one has any investigations. Whatever. My last hunt. Because I've been yapping so much. Didn't even realize it's like 9 o'clock. I don't like when people are playing with me, so that's true, Eric. There is no reason for me to be frugal. But let me see. With Street Fighter 6, I don't know. I've been playing Juri poorly, so I've been kind of taking that into question. Like, dang, am I even meant to be playing Juri? Which obviously it's overthinking, because that's the first voice line I've ever heard from Mina. I've never actually had her stay this long. Oh, that made that somewhat tolerable. But it's still gonna blow me up. I gotta change this weapon. I realize it doesn't match the drip. The Princess Rapier, that actually matches. I need to back up. Let me out. Please. Power clash me, please. Okay. There we go. This looks kind of awkward, but it's okay. Oh, thank you. People just say anything. Holy crap, and that gets rid of the mount. That's unfortunate. But with Street Fighter, I've been, like, I don't know, I've been looking at other characters. I tried playing A.K.I and I was like going through ranked, and like I just barely hit diamond with it. Well, I didn't even hit diamond, I don't think. I'm in like mid plat 5, I think, with A.K.I. And then I played a bit of Terry, and I was like, well, Terry's cool. But it's still no character felt like a character for me. And with Juri, I just feel bad. My hands don't feel like my own, and it feels like I'm not playing. It feels like I'm what is this guy saying? I think if maybe I played fighting games with like people, you know, like in a friendly setting, like if I had a community to go to and hang with, I think I'd be, first off, I think I'd play better, because I'd probably be more willing to like go into the big shock. Hold on, where is he going? A tent. I need to switch the weapon. I cannot have poor drip. And also I need to restock. Queen Rapier. There we go. Why are we going up? This looks way better. I like the Mizutune Sword and Shield because it looks like you're punching their head in when you're doing like the mount finisher. But yeah, this works. But yeah, wow, very lucky. You know, if I had more people to play with, you know, that I liked hanging around, that I was comfortable around, I should say. You know, I'd be more willing to go into the lab, mess around. I'd be playing the game more, basically. I'd be getting more experience. But I have a place where I could do that, but I just don't feel like I belong there. Wow. Like, I would go play with that group more if that did not hit at all. I would play with that group more, maybe if it was like smaller, because it's like a server for fighting games in general now. I was there at like the servers. Big shock. This guy, this twisted fella, maybe he is a little borked in the head, or maybe he's just quoting memes. It's probably the latter. I don't know if I used that right. The second one. Big shock. I don't know why I'm giving call outs like I'm playing with my friend. Dude, why is he spamming that same attack? I've never seen like A.K.I use that move that often. Yeah, I was there when that group was smaller, but now it's like gotten to be like such a bigger group that it's intimidating to like join those calls that have like 10 plus people. And also it's like a call of 10 plus people. That's a lot of chaos. I think I probably should just do this is my own, honestly. I feel like I'm healing my teammates a lot. I don't know. This is definitely a capture, by the way. I'm not risking this anymore. I meant to get rid of my lure pod. Bro. It looks like he ran into the boulder. Pretty sure that my teammate dropped it on their head, but there we go. I'm glad I didn't do my jump attack. I pressed the button, but I guess... Hold on. I mistimed that. Mistimed it again. I didn't get my perfect rush. Try it again. I keep mistiming it. Whenever I want to do it, I won't. But I'll do it like in maybe like 3 minutes. I'm not trying. Dang. I don't know if I used a flash pot or not. Close the door, please, Carter. Sure, Carter. Close the door behind you, please. Bro, you're just gonna jump down there, you're not even healed. Building, wow. I think we wasted all the buildings. I don't know if I accidentally knocked that building down when I was trying to get the barnacle. That might have been the case, and if so, I feel bad. Can I get some slinger ammo? Dang. I didn't realize I was in range of that, in all honesty. Brother. Serious. Yeah, this has to be a capture now. Might as well restock one here. Keep forgetting you don't need to actually go into the tent. Oh, well actually you do have to go in the tent when you're in the field. Oh. Okay, so we're in the cutscene. Such a goober. Oh, was I in a sweet spot? That's cool. Wow, why did I stop blocking? Whatever. That sucks, but I want food. Hungry. It's 9:30. Yeah, I'll finish this. I'll do it again maybe later. But I'm hungry, so I'm going to end this. I'm also going to pick a different piece of gear for the headpiece. Anyways, no one watched. Thanks for watching. Enjoy something. I don't know. Bye.